Yo, what's going on, my guys and gals and my non-binary pals? Your boy Kamon here, and I'm sorry this profile took so long, but I was testing out a lot of stuff with this and a lot of builds, and I finally found the proper build that I personally really like. So now, this is Spyral's, right? Post-ban list, whatever you want to call it, I guess, sure. But this is with the brand new card. So this is Spyral's post-Megaton. Yo, this card is honestly insane for this deck. It's so good. I saw some Spyral players literally saying, like, it's okay, it don't do too much. Bro, this card does so much. If you have the, like, I guess you could say, like, the, proper cards, right? This card makes this deck so much better. The fact that we don't gotta guess no more is crazy. And this deck's best matchup, my opinion, might have to be Kashtira. All I'm saying is, if you're still playing Kashtira after the freaking ban list, I summon bro on your field. That's our field now. But anyways, let's get into it. I'm gonna show you guys the main deck and the extra deck. No side deck. I'm taking this to locals 100%, so I don't want anyone to actually see it. Plus, I'm still working on the side deck a little bit, but yeah, let's get into it. Also, I fixed my camera a little bit. It looks a lot more clear now. Before it was too bright in my opinion, but yeah, anyway, let's get into it. So, 3 Super Agent. Obviously, this is not the best card in your deck, but this is the heart and soul of your deck. He has 2 effects in your hand. You call the top card on your opponent's deck. If you call it correctly, then you summon this card from your hand. His other effect, if he be summoned by a Spyral card effect, including himself, target spell check on your opponent's field and pop it. It's a built-in MST. So, like those Tikaboos and all that stuff, bro, don't worry about it, bro. Super Agent got you. So yeah, 3 Super Agent, 3 play him at always. 3 for the heart and soul of the deck, or the best card. 3 Quick Fix and 3 Spiral Gear Drone. 3 and 3 you'll never play this at 2 ever. Play it at 1. I low key want the quarter century rare ones, but I might get them. You know, who knows? But yeah, 3 and 3. The God card itself, not once per turn. Yeah, just quick fix. You know what I mean? And then Gear Drone. Drone was literally the best. Sorry, Drone was the only way you could tell your opponent's top of the deck. Well, not the only one, but the freaking best way, because like you could do it with Super Agent also, but it's better to do it with Drone because then you know what it is exactly. Then you get that extender from Super Agent. You know what I mean? But yeah, just 3 and 3, so 6 in total, so 9. These will never go down from 9, like 3, 6, 9. Like you'll always play these at this amount, always. So yeah, that's it for those Spyrals. Now for the boy. I was testing him out at 3, but I put back in a certain card, so now we're playing him at 2. But if I'm not running that card, I'll probably play him at 3. So, Double Agent is an amazing card. I'm not saying this card is groundbreaking. I'm not saying this card is the end-all be-all. Nah, bro. I'm just saying it's a good extender for this deck. It's like when Volcanics got that trap card, you know, the Volcanic Launcher. Then that deck became like an actual good deck. But anyway, what this card does, right? If he's in your hand, if you control a Spyral card, or if you have a Spyral card in your graveyard, activate this card and summon them to your opponent's field, right? On summon, you and your opponent flip the top card of your deck. So you offer it. No, so what you could do, you could go activate Resort, activate Double Agent, summon it to your opponent's field. Look what your opponent has on top of their deck. Go off from there. So then you can search, do whatever you want. Other effect, while he's on your opponent's side of the field, he cannot be attributed a card effects or anything. Or he can't be attributed, period. He can't be used for Link, Synchro, Exceed, Fusion, nothing. He just sits there on your opponent's field. Pretty cool. Other effect, which kind of does contradict this deck a little bit, but he makes all Spyral monsters on the field gain 500 attack, right? So, reason why that's kind of bad, because if you have quick fix on the field, you can't machine dupe this. So kind of keep that in mind if you do want to quick fix, you know what I mean? Because he does raise it. Also, your Super Agents on your field can attack your opponent directly. So, you can OTK with this deck super easy. You just, let's say your opponent has like a big field, summon this there, you know what I mean? Special this, summon out Gear Drone effect, power up, Super Agent, attack directly for game. You know what I mean? Or however much you have left. But anyways, yeah, This card is so... I'm actually glad I fixed my camera, actually. Look at this. You actually see stuff clear now. This card is so good, bro. If I wasn't playing a certain another card, I'd play this at 3. But so far, playing it at 2 for me is just fine. I see him enough. And the best part is, like, you can just normal summon him, bro. You'd be like, all right, cool. Normal summon him? You know what I mean? Special summon in your opponent's field. Like, there's so much, like, yo. If he was a warrior, it would have been Jover. You hear me? Jover. But yeah, just 2 double agent. I think this card is fantastic. Do not let what everyone else is saying about this card matter. Yo, this card is fantastic. So yeah, 2 of those. And now for the 1-ups, obviously. We're playing the 1 Spyral Tough, the 1 Spyral Last Resort, and the 1 Sleeper to round off your Spyral monsters. Last Resort, good at 1. This is good at 1. This is good at 1. Tough. Tough is actually way better now because of this guy here, bro. Like, Tough can pop any card on the field. Any card. So Super Agent pops Spell and Trap card. This card pops any card on the field. So, like, you call it correctly, boom, you're good to go. Plus, there's times where, like, I summon Tough off of my double helix, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's it for the Spyral monsters. We're not done with the monsters just yet. For the boss, 1 King Regulus because he's part of the combo in here. And yeah, Regulus is a good card, so let's play Regulus. I'm actually only running 1 Revolution Synchron. So the reason why I'm running only 1 of this is because, like, you're only going to, like, resolve his effect once. So there's no point in you maining 2 of this card. You know what I mean? I know that sounds crazy, but, like, the extra deck, I'm only playing 3 extra deck cards. So yeah, you only need 1. Only 1. So you don't need 2, you don't need 3, just 1. I know in the past I said you play this card at 2 or 3 or whatever, but now with, like, the double agent and whatnot, like, this, it's so much. Yo, you have no idea. I'm taking us to locals, bro. You have no idea. Like, the Revolution Synchron in here, it's good at 1 because there's times where, like, you'll make your Ancient Fairy Dragon, right? And it gets, like, destroyed or whatever, and then you draw another Revolution Synchron, it's dead. So only playing it at 1 for me is just fine. Or if you can't afford it, don't play it. But me, the more optimal build is with Revolution Synchron because the fact that we can make Ancient Fairy, all that stuff, search out regular, like, you play these 2 for the freaking, like, combos. You know what I mean? Like, there are 4 cards in here that are just meant for set combos, like the synchro combos. And, like, if you get this, then you'll get this essentially. So that's it for the hand traps. We are running some hand traps. We are running 3 Ash Blossom and Joyous Springs, 2 Nibiru, and the 1 DD Crow because it's searchable. Ash Blossom is a no-brainer for me. Nibiru in this deck is so good. There was times where I'm testing out, I'm like, yo, I feel like I'm losing to, like, everything, bro. But, like, Nib helps out so much. So, like, these 3 hand traps are fantastic. I am siding Droll in the side deck, not in the main deck, but yeah, if I were to make room, I'd probably take out the, like, Revolution, but then again, it's like, I like playing that, bro. That whole package is so good. But yeah, that's it for the hand traps. I actually really like Nib in here. Nib helps out so much, bro. So much, man. You have no idea. All right, that's it for the monsters. The monsters are done, finito, finished. See, now the spell card. Now the card that I did put back in here that I can't believe I took out for a little bit, but I put it back, is 3 Pot of Prosperity. I know this deck does lose to, like, Droll, but this deck, there are so many times where I've had bad hands, but I saw Pot of Prosperity and I was golden. You know what I mean? Like, bro, this card is so good in this deck, bro. You have no idea. Just to unclog your bad hands is crazy, bro. I recommend if you do want to play Spirals at a high level, you have to play Pot of Prosperity. I know this card is still expensive a little bit, but, like, bro, if you were just like, yo, I gotta do it with Spirals, you need Pot of Prosperity in here. If you don't want to run it with the Revolution Synchron, that's totally fine, but I recommend running it with the Pot of Prosperity, bro. Like, this card is sick. You need this card in here. I'm sorry that I'm gushing about it, but, like, you need Pot in here, bro. It's too good. It helps me out so much, And the best part is you did not use all of your extra deck. You don't use all of it. You really don't. You really, you honest to God do not, bro. So yeah, 3 Pot of Prosperity is the way. I'm sorry, it's the way. Now for more spells, the God card itself, obviously. 3 Machine Dupe. I gotta flex the freaking non-first ed moderately played ultis. I'm joking, but yeah, 3 Machine Dupe. If you want to play it at 2, you kind of can, but I like this card at 3. Like I said, well, if you want to play it at 2, you can, because like I said, like this card does kind of like contradict Quick Fix, and it does contradict Drone. Is it 500 or 400? 500. Yeah. So then, like, it makes this card dead. So, like I said, be very careful. But you know, we play Cyber Dragons on this channel, so like we know like not to activate Clockwork Knight and then this. You know what I mean? Like, there's different ways to do it. Plus, like half the time, like for so far, I haven't seen duplication plus super agent or secret agent, whatever it's called. Secret, is it? What is it? Hold on, it's gonna bother me. What's it called? Double agent. Sorry. Plus, there's times where you could just pop this card and then go off. You know what I mean? But yeah, just 3 of these. But if you don't want to run 3, running it at 2 is just fine, because with the new card, it makes it kind of awkward. But yeah, so just 3 of those so far. I might change that around a little bit. Obviously, 3 Resort. Y'all remember when this card was banned and then at 1? Was it banned? I know it was at 1. I don't know if it was banned, but yeah. 3 Resort. Best card in your entire deck. Searches out any and every one of your monsters that are except for your Regulus, Revolution Synchron, and your hand traps. Everything else searchable. This is the only card to search out your double agent, because he's a fiend. If he was a warrior, you could roll to this man anytime you want, but he's a fiend, which I understand why, because I believe Sleeper's also a fiend too, and they're both the same card. So yeah, 3 Resort. Droll kills this deck, obviously, but that's why we have stuff in the side deck for it. And even then, like, even if you do get Drolled, you can still do other stuff with this deck. That's why I do like this deck a lot. So yeah, 3 Resort. Obviously 2 Big Red. I low-key want to play this card at 1, because I'm just like, yo, during like the main combo, you only use it at once anyway. But the second one does come up. There are times where like I don't do full combo, but I have a Big Red in my hand to actually help me extend regardless. You know what I mean? So just 2 Big Red. If you want to run it at 3, you can. I don't see an issue with you running it at 3 or at 1, but running it at 2 for me is just fine. But yo, once we get Master Plan back, it's Jover, bro. Jover. I got like the perfect build for this deck. And now the one Disc Coliseum and the one Terraforming, because Disc Coliseum is for the combo. It does suck whenever you do draw this and or Regulus. Well, no, it sucks whenever you draw this. I rather just hard draw Regulus, in my opinion. But yeah, drawing this sucks during the like combo. If you see this plus the field spell, it's so annoying. But either way, like, it's not so bad, I guess. And Terraforming, because like, yo, Resort is too good. Like, normally I wouldn't play Terraforming because, like, you know, in like the Mana DM deck, I don't play Terraforming. But in this deck, like, Resort is honest to God too good not to play. So one of those. And now for the 1-ups that can search / summon. So we got the 1 for 1, the Ultra, the 1 Rhoda, the 1 Tuning. I am running one. I'm running Tuning at once. It does suck because like there are times where like I would maybe draw Revolution, but I do want to search it out as much as possible. So this gets me that card anytime I want to, pretty much. So just the 1 Tuning, the 1 Call by the Grave because they don't want to get hit by Droll, and obviously the 1 Utility Wire. As you can see, we are not running Foolish Burial Goods. We're not running the Spyral Mission cards because those cards are very fantastic cards, but in reality, without Master Plan, we can't really consistently see those cards. You know what I mean? But that is it for the main deck. That's a solid 40 cards. I like it. It's very solid, yo. I love the nibs, bro. The nibs are it. Also, best part, Regulus got a reprint, so if you guys did want to run Regulus, now is the chance to do that. Now let's go to the extra deck really quick. Extra deck, there's like 1 card I kind of want to change a little bit, but like other than that, I think it's I. You know what I mean? For the Link ones, we have the 1 Almirage, the 1 Anima, and the 1 Link Karibo. These are only Link ones that I do have and own, and these are the only ones that you really need. You mainly want to go into like these two to get your level ones in the graveyard, so you can keep comboing. Anima is good because you can give them your double agent, right? And you put it in a spot you want it to be, and then take it again. You know what I mean? So then when you do that, actually a combo you could do, right? If you have double agent, machine dupe, and quick fix on your hand, right? And you're just like, I want to make sure, you know, my stuff goes off, right? What you could literally do, you could go normal summon. Actually, I'll show you. It'd be easier, right? Let's say you just have boom, boom, and boom, right? Do you remember how I said, like, this conflicts with that? So you go normal summon, quick fix effect. You're going to search out your big red here, right? You're going to activate your double agent, right? So you know what your opponent's playing, like what the top card, whatever, right? Now you want to put it in a zone that's under Anima. Link this away. Summon out your Anima. Suck this card up here. Cool. And now you can go big red, bring this back, search again, machine dupe, target, boom. So like, yeah, like Anima is very, very good to suck up the guy for you, essentially. I love Anima. Good card, good card. Plus, like, some folks, if you put it in the Anima zone, you know what I mean? For the Link 2s, just 2 double helix. Playing it at 2 is good. You don't need 3. 1 is not enough. 2 is just fine. Even though Cashtira is gone, this card is still play it at 2 because, like, if I'm being honest, I usually banish 1 off of my Pot of Prosperity, bro. If I'm being very clear, I usually banish 1 because you only really need 1, regardless. And like half the time, your Spyral stuff cannot be targeted anyway. So yeah, 2 double helix. And then obviously the 1 Apple. This could come out. I don't really summon Apple too often. I might put in like another like either Link and or Exceed. I don't know, but I don't really summon Apple too often. So 1 Appaloosa. Now for the synchros, baby. The 1 Nat Beast, the 1 Ancient Fairy Dragon, and the 1 Crystal Wing. That's it. This is the engine. So this is cool because like if you're fighting against a certain deck that has spell cards, you can go into Nat Beast. But if you're not, you can go to Crystal Wing. You know what I mean? And then even then, you can link this away for something else. But again, like I said, I might just take out this for something else if need be. Who knows? Who knows? But yeah, so far, these 3 synchros are just fine for me. I've won so many games with testing just by summoning Nat Beast. Having Nat Beast plus a double helix with the utility wire face down plus a Link Karibo on the field is GG. They can't get rid of this. You know what I mean? So just these 3. I don't think you really need more, in my opinion. But yeah, if you want to put a 4 in here, actually, I might put Herald. I might just put Herald in here. You know what I mean? Herald's a pretty good card. For the Exceeds, Topic Future and the 1 Draco Future, these are the cards that you end off on. He's the card you end off on every time. So 1 and 1, obviously. And then we are running the 1 Robin, the 1 Starling, the 1 Princess Sprite, and I did put Zeus in here, baby, because there's times where I'm just like, summon, attack, main phase 2, make a Zeus, bro. Zeus be going crazy in this deck. But yeah, man, that is it for the extra deck. The only thing I might want to change around is the Apple for possibly a Herald, because you can summon Herald. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, hope you guys did enjoy this deck profile, man. I'm so happy to finally get it out to y'all. I was like, I didn't want to put out like a bad profile. You know what I mean? I want to put out a profile that I'm just like, yo, my chat's ready for this. You know what I mean? But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it, man. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video. Let me know what you liked about it. Let me know if you have any more texts that you do want to put in here. And yeah, let's just talk. Get active, bro. Join my Discord. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter. Check out the Patreon, all that stuff. Anyways, have an awesome one, man. Peace.